I gotta say that I find this game to just look adorable, and that's a big part of my motivation in making this preview. It is kinda hard to find out too much information of the game, and to be honest, the official website is pretty lacking. But small indie developers, so not going to be too harsh about that. Beggles here, bringing you yet another game preview to give you all the information that is needed to know whether or not Becastled is worth the investment. Been a few less videos this week, and that's been in part due to my addiction to Valheim, another great project you can check out with the video linked above. But onto Becastled. Becastled looks to sit pretty comfortably within a single player RTS experience, so there is going to be a lot of familiarity with what is going on. You're going to be resource collecting, chopping trees and creating farms and all that jazz. But the big difference that sets this apart from games such as Age of Empires is that you're not actually racing other players to build the biggest army you can for domination. Instead, you are creating your own little castle to defend against future aggression from the enemies within the game. You are actually playing as the Kingdom of the Sun civilization, and quite predictably, the bad guys who attack you at night are the moon creatures. Expect trolls and the like. Becastled is launching in just a couple of days on the 8th of February, and you can pick it up on the Steam store for $15 in early access. So whilst there is most definitely going to be a few bugs and additions along the way, you are not investing too much to get started. Becastled looks to provide a much more relaxing playthrough than you would expect from a traditional RTS, and that sits really well with the cartoonish and cute artistic style that the developers have gone with, saying that the amount of raids you get from the moon creatures does force you to keep pushing your advancements along. It really does look fantastic, and I am loving the videos we have seen so far that show a clear progression from a humble little farm town, building your way up to full-blown populated castles. Reading through the Discord and Steam page of Becastled, and you can see that there is still a lot of small additions in the works. There is no multiplayer at this point, and it is not listed as something that is planned on any roadmap. And I think there is a lot of value in creating something that is meant to be played single player. The need to build fast and efficient would take away from the relaxing aspect of the game, and the actual fun of creating something that looks like a castle, as opposed to what we often see in multiplayer RTS games. There are really cool sieges full of trebuchets and other nasty looking equipment. Getting your defenders into the right spots is going to be really important, and you just know that there are going to be people out there that build these amazing designs that blow you away. I'm pretty convinced by Becastled, and have been for quite some time. Some of my questions will relate to the polish of the game, and also some of the smaller details like your interface and menu systems and things like that. Let me know what you are thinking about the game, and if you have jumped on board on the 8th, how you're finding it yourself. And hey, if you have found some value and interest from the video, leave a sub to the channel.